Hello everyone, a good and a blessed day to you. Thank you for visiting this site. I hope you will learn something new on this simple video tutorial. Anyway, I am Rex S. Dulit and I am looking forward that you will stay tuned in this simple video tutorial. Last time, a friend of mine asked me, which site do you usually use in searching for an academic report? And I replied that I have been using Google Scholar when it comes to digging in academic related topics. This gave me an idea to make a simple video introduction on how to use the Google Scholar. But first, what is Google Scholar? So, Google Scholar is a web search engine founded in year 2004 that specifically searches scholarly literature and academic resources. So, how is Google Scholar different from Google? So, Google Scholar is different from other search engines out there in the sense that it searches scholarly books, journal articles, research reports, dissertations, theses, technical reports, manuscript, working papers, and many other documents available in the internet. On the other hand, Google has a broader scope and it retrieves resources regardless of where they came from. So Google Scholar has the following special features. First, it searches all scholarly literature from one convenient place. Second, it explores related works, citation, authors, and publication. Third, it locates the complete document through your library or on the web. So, additional feature of Google Scholar are the following. It keeps up with the recent development in any area of research. And it assesses books and articles in a single search. And finally, it checks who's citing your publication in case you have published something online and create a public author profile. So this is it. This time we will try to navigate how to use the Google Scholar. First, click on the Google Chrome icon in your desktop. Type in Google Scholar in the search bar. After typing Google Scholar in the search bar, hit enter in your keyboard. And this will pop out in your screen. You can click in on this link or you can open a new tab and type in scholar.google.com on this part. Then after typing in, you can hit the enter button in your keyboard. And finally, this is the Google Scholar search engine. For now, let's see the difference when we navigate through Google search engine and Google Scholar. So this time we'll try to search and key in for the word educational technology. After hitting the enter button, let's check what pops out in our screen. So, when we compare it, the result for the word educational technology in the Google search engine, there are over 1.3 billion results. That would be a huge amount of information to dig in. And when we see the result found for the same word in the Google Scholar search engine, we have over 4.5 million results. But information is still broad. We have to narrow this down and search for the specific topic that we want to dig in. So, how can we narrow this down? One way is to find for articles recently published, as some teachers require their students to cite or use articles published during the last 5 years. So, as you can see on this part, we can categorize articles based on the year they published. One good feature of Google Scholar is that you can sieve articles based on the year they were published. We have here the custom range feature, wherein you can key in the year range of the articles that you want to search. So, let's try it out and key in the year range of articles we want to see. So, for example, we want to search for articles published within the year 2015 to 2021. Now, we were able to narrow down the research result and discard over 3.1 million articles. So we narrowed down from 4.5 million to 1.4 million results. But this amount is still considered a huge information to dig in. So we can trim this down further. Perhaps we want to see articles about educational technology within the Philippines setting. So this time, we will type educational technology and add the word "and Philippines." We were able to search 27,400 results when we add the word "and Philippines." So now, let's go and try. You can try other Boolean operators such as or, not, and to narrow down the research result you want to find in the Google Scholar. And now, let's check the first suggested article. As you observe, there is a star on this part. That means you can highlight this star if you find this article useful on the research that you are writing. You can actually do this on the other articles that you want to highlight. So here we go. We have already highlighted the star of the said article. Assuming that you are also interested in the other two suggested articles, so we have also highlighted the stars in it. And then we can check out this part or the My Library part or feature. So highlighted articles will be actually stored in the library. So let's try to click on the My Library part to see the starred or highlighted articles. So this will appear after clicking in the My Library part. So this time you can see a square beside the articles that we just highlighted. In case we have starred or highlighted several or numerous articles, one additional good feature of Google Scholar is that you can sort the articles you save in the My Library per subject area or any category you quiz. So, let's try it out. Let's check the boxes. So after checking the box, we can click on the label tab on this part. So after clicking that one, okay, we can see here a create new icon. We can click this, okay, and create a new label for the highlighted articles. So after that, we can key in the label that we want for the new set of saved articles. So for example, we want to name our label or folder as Educational Tech. We can click the create icon so that we can save the folder. Now, we have already created a new folder for the articles that we just saved. So if we see this one on the articles that we search in the Google Scholar, it means it has a PDF, embedded PDF file in it. So we can try to click this, okay, and it will bring you to the whole document for the said article. So now we can view the whole PDF file for the said article. Now, let's take a closer look for the first suggested article. So we can see here some special icon underneath the article. That means for this particular article, there are 10 available versions in the internet. And then for the next feature, we have the related articles. So we can click this part to search or to find related studies for this particular article. And for the next feature, we have the cited by, wherein this is the gauge, okay, or the barometer for an article being published online. This determines the number of citations for the said article. We have so far 17 citations. And for the next one is perhaps the most useful for me. This feature provides citations for the articles from the search result list. So let's click this part, and this will pop out in your monitor. Currently, Google Scholar uses 5 citation format like the MLA, APA, Chicago, Harvard, and the Vancouver. So let's take for example the APA format. We can use this by just clicking the APA file, and we can copy this in our Word document file. So this feature is particularly helpful when it comes to organizing your references. So depending on the institution or the requirement, you can use the other citation format for your researches. So that's it. That's how we can use the Google Scholar in our academic research. Somebody asked, are there other alternatives for Google Scholar? Okay. The answer is yes. We do have other alternatives. Right now we have the Microsoft Academic, developed by Microsoft team, and also have the Semantic Scholar, which are equally useful when it comes to academic research. That's it. Thank you very much for taking time to watch this video. See you next time. Goodbye!